Hey guys, so today I decided to do a video on my opinions of the future of Spider-Man in film. Now, I'm going to go over the history of it first. Spider-Man, so back in the late 90s, Marvel started selling the rights to their characters to other studios. Like, it's like 20th Century Fox makes the X-Men movies and the Fantastic Four movies, they're still making them. 20th Century Fox made a Daredevil movie, an Elektra movie. Columbia Pictures made a Ghost Rider. Sony made a Ghost Rider movie. Blade and Light Cinema made a Blade movie. Lionsgate made, or 3 Blade movies. Lionsgate made 2 Punisher movies, or actually 3 because there was one from the 80s and 2 for the 2000s. And of course, so Marvel knew they couldn't make a Spider-Man movie, so they sold the rights to Sony. And out of that came this little gem. Not little gem, it's really good. This is Spider-Man from 2002. This is the 2-disc widescreen special edition. Basically, this includes there's the spine in the back. It's the upside down kiss. Look at all the bonus features on there. But I'll tell you a bit about this movie, like the storyline and everything. So there's this one. And there's this 2. It's a really good set. So the storyline of this film. So Peter Parker is a normal kid in high school. He's a nerd. But his class goes on a field trip to the university science department, and he gets bitten by a radioactive spider. And he gets spider powers, and he becomes Spider-Man. But then there's another villain out, who is the father of his best friend. He is the Green Goblin, of course. Spider-Man has to go all the way to fight his best friend's dad, basically. He has to fight the father of his best friend. And of course, Spider-Man is played by Tobey Maguire, or Peter Parker, Spider-Man, whatever. Mary Jane is played by Kirsten Dunst. James Franco plays Harry. J.K. Simmons plays J. Jonah Jameson. Willem Dafoe plays Green Goblin. Rosemary Harris plays Aunt May, and Cliff Robertson plays Uncle Ben. So yeah. But yeah, it's a good movie, actually. Really good. And Spider-Man 2. And of course we have Spider-Man 2. So both these films, I say this one's just the theatrical cut. This one, it has, this one is the 2-disc widescreen special edition. I would like to have a slipcover for this. I might not get the slipcovers, I don't really need them, but it would be nice to have them, but I don't really need them. So, there is the discs. And then we have Spider-Man 2.1, which is an extended cut. One of the funniest scenes ever in a Spider-Man movie was in this one. It was when J.K. Simmons put on the Spider-Man costume. And there's this 1, this 2. It's unrated. So yeah, they decided to make a sequel, and it was way better. The storyline of that one is, it's been a couple years since the events of that one happened. Peter Parker has to write this essay on this guy. He's like a scientist. His name's Dr. Otto Octavius, and he then becomes a supervillain, Dr. Octopus, and he has to save his girlfriend and save his aunt and fight for the whole city against Dr. Octopus. It's the best Spider-Man movie out of all of them. It's like I think it's probably my favorite Marvel movie as well, in general. But yeah, and then we got Spider-Man 3, which was not as good as the first 2, and wasn't as good as the next 2 I'm going to show, but definitely. So Spider-Man 3, this is the 2-disc special edition. At least this has a 1-disc and a 2-disc. Yeah, there's the spine in the back, as you can see. Probably saw my Marvel movie collection. Well, I'm uploading all these on the same day. But here is Spider-Man 3, the feature film, and the special features. when I got this, there was a deal. It was 2 for $15, so we got one of these for me, and one of these for my mom's friend, her son. He loves Spider-Man, so we got him Spider-Man 3, because he had Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 1, but he didn't have Spider-Man 3. So yeah, that's it for Spider-Man 3. But then, of course, they were supposed to make a Venom movie, and they were supposed to make Spider-Man. They were supposed to make Spider-Man 4 and even a 5 and a 6 maybe. Those are what they were planning, but unfortunately those didn't go well. I think the Lizard would have been a good villain for Spider-Man 4. He was in the reboot, but but then of course, instead of 2009, they decided instead of making a 4th Spider-Man movie, they would make a reboot. And that's what they got. That's what we got. The Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Blu-ray 3D pack. Got this when I was in Florida. But yeah. When I first saw this in the theater, I was really young. I wasn't really young, but I just didn't. I hated the Green Lizard. The Lizard. The Lizard. I call him the Green Lizard. The Lizard, Dr. Kirk Connors. I didn't like him. And the movie wasn't as good, so I had to leave the theater. But when I watched it again, I really liked it. So yeah, I like it better than Spider-Man 3. Not as much as the Amazing Spider-Man 2, though, but yeah. Blu-ray special features, and DVD. I didn't know Spider-Man loved peanut butter. Yeah, I think Spider-Man does love peanut butter. Gives you energy to be a superhero every day. And yeah, so that is The Amazing Spider-Man. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a sequel. Right here. Spine. There's spine in the back. Yeah, these movies star Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man / Peter Parker. Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. Rita Fons as the Green Wizard. Sally Field as Aunt May. Paul Giamatti as the Rhino. Jamie Foxx as Electro. And or Max Dillon. I don't know the name of the guy who plays Harry Osborn. I do know his name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, disc stacks of Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray. And the DVD. Now the thing is, so like. They wanted to create an extended universe for this franchise, The Amazing Spider-Man. They're going to make a 3 and 4. And they're also going to make a Venom movie, Sinister Six movie, and a female Spider-Man movie. Now, in 2015, this year, in February, Marvel bought the rights to Spider-Man. They didn't buy the rights to Spider-Man. They made a deal with Sony to include Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War. Of course, I have both Captain America movies right here, as you can see. They're really good. And also in Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and 2. This is the Avengers. Avengers Age of Ultron's not on DVD yet, but... So what they did is they're thinking of including him in those films, but also having his own standalone film in the middle of that, which will be again distributed by Sony. And they're thinking of having Asa Butterfield play him, but they're also thinking of doing also those Sinister Six, Venom, and female Spider-Man movies or Spider-Woman movies. They're thinking of doing those. They're thinking of doing all those still, but yeah, it's gonna revolve around this franchise, not the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But my opinions on that, I think Asa Butterfield, who's someone said, one website said he was cast, like for sure, and the other one said that he was not confirmed, but it was in early talks. He would be a good Spider-Man. He's the kid from Hugo and Ender's Game. I don't have either of those movies to show you. So basically, and I think a good villain for the Spider-Man, I think there's three good villains. If there's three villains, there'd be three great villains I would know for the new Spider-Man movie. Kingpin, I don't know if they would have him because he's a Daredevil villain as well, but Kingpin, because it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the new movie, even though it's not distributed by Disney, it's distributed by Sony. And also because Daredevil's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And also they should have the Hobgoblin and Carnage. The Kingpin, Hobgoblin, Carnage, they're villains that are like mostly seen in the comics and the cartoons, but they're never seen in the movie. So they should actually have those three in the Spider-Man, or whatever it's going to be called. Some say it's now called Untitled Spider-Man Reboot. Some said it was going to be called, some people said it was going to be called The Spectacular Spider-Man. Some people said it was going to be called Spider-Man the New Avenger. Some people say it's just going to be called Spider-Man. But they'll be copying this awesome movie. But, yeah, so it'd be nice to see our favorite web-slinger in the Avengers. Now, another good movie that I have has a really good idea that would be a really good film idea is this. Now, it was released as a cartoon compilation because it was part of the 1994 series, and it was released on DVD as a cartoon compilation by Buena Vista Home Entertainment in 2003. Probably know what I'm talking about. You might know. Daredevil versus Spider-Man. They should make a live-action movie of this. This would be really good as a live-action film. Where Daredevil and Spider-Man take on Kingpin. That would be awesome. I don't think it's ever going to happen, though, but yeah. But also, the directors of the Lego Movie, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, are also planning to make an animated Spider-Man movie. Sony's going to distribute it. Sony Pictures Animation. Columbia Pictures. Basically, and that's got to be really good. And I think I'll go to that, probably. I'll go to pretty much everything. But that's pretty much the update of Spider-Man in film. I can't wait to see what they'll do. It's, Spidey's got a long future ahead of him. It won't be an origin story in the MCU. It won't be an origin story, but it won't pick up. The thing is, it won't pick up where they just left off. Because one, they're set in a whole different universe, and two, they're also like in this one, Peter graduates from high school, but in the new one, they're planning to have him still in high school. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little video, and bye. Picture Man 2001, signing out.